This tutorial explains the basic functionalities of the Smarting Android app. Enter the Smarting app. Check if your Smarting serial number matches the one in the application. If not, click the arrow and see if the desired Smarting is listed. If not, select Not this device. Find the matching serial number Smarting device and pair the device. Return to the main window and connect to the Smarting device. Once Smarting is connected to your smartphone, the home window will appear. To change the layout, click on the three dots in the upper right corner and select one of the available layouts. If the desired layout is not listed, follow instructions on our website to load the layout file in the smartphone. The electrodes can be disabled or enabled by tapping them. The color-coded impedance threshold values are shown in the lower right corner of the home window. The threshold values can be modified in the settings page. To check the impedance on the reference electrode, click on the REF button in the lower left corner. The file name for the recording can be given by simply entering the desired file name. To enter the settings page, tap the Settings button in the upper left corner. In the settings page, the impedances can be enabled or disabled. If the impedances are enabled, it is possible to observe changes in the color-coded impedance values in the home window, which is desirable during the cap montage. Our recommendation is to enable the Measure Impedance option during the cap montage in order to set up the desired impedances and to disable the impedances during the recording to obtain less noisy data. Next available option is the test signal. The test signal is generated by the amplifier, and it serves only to check the connectivity between the amplifier and the application. The test signal is the square signal, and in the Signal Show window it is filtered by default. To disable the filter, click on the three dots in the upper right corner and click on Disable Filter. The sampling frequency can be set to 250 or 500 Hz. To stream the EEG signal from the smartphone through the LSL protocol, the 250 Hz sampling frequency must be selected. Impedance settings serve to provide the threshold values for the color-coded impedance representation. To change the threshold, simply click on desired color and insert the threshold value. The touch markers can be used to mark specific events during the EEG data acquisition or for other purposes, e.g. recording the readiness potentials. The touch markers can also play the sound. Touch markers can be named by clicking on the marker and providing the marker name. Note that in the recorded BDF file format, the marker will be embedded as trigger channel with the names 101, 102, 103, and 104. In the XDF file format, the touch markers will be saved as named in the app. The EEG data can be recorded in XDF or BDF file format. Apart from the EEG data, the motion data can also be synchronously recorded. The motion data will be stored as the additional channels. The following motion data can be acquired with the smartphone app: amplifier gyroscope, smartphone accelerometer data, smartphone GPS data. It is also possible to integrate additional external sensors for synchronous recording with the EEG data. For example, the galvanic skin response or body temperature can be recorded with the eSense GSR or temperature sensor. For this option, the eSense sensor should be plugged in the smartphone's audio jack. To record the precise trigger events in both the XDF and/or BDF file format, choose the desired event option. Triggers from Neurob's presentation software can be recorded only if the XDF file format is selected. This option should be enabled to receive the UDP triggers. The triggers sent through the UDP protocol can be recorded both in the XDF and the BDF file format. The touch marker triggers can be recorded in both the XDF and the BDF file format. The EEG data can be streamed through the LSL protocol over the local area network to the recording PC when 250 Hz mode is selected. When the desired settings are completed, return to the home window. To start visualizing and/or recording the data, press the button in the top middle. Wait a few seconds for auto-scaling. The time scale can be adjusted simply by horizontally pinching the screen. The time scale value is shown in the upper left corner of the signal display window. Similarly, the magnitude scale can be set by vertical pinching. The magnitude scale value is shown next to the pause button. The file name can still be changed by pressing here and entering the desired file name. The battery level is shown as a green bar on the far left position in the signal display screen. The electrode names are shown next to the battery indicator. If the impedances are enabled, the color-coded circles will be presented next to the electrode names. One screen visualizes up to 7 channels. In order to see other channels, simply scroll through the signal display. To start recording the data, press the Record button. Recording Preview window will pop up, where you can check whether all the desired recording settings have been correctly set. Simultaneously, the recording clock, positioned next to the recording button, will become active. Press OK to continue with the recording. If the touch markers were enabled, the touch marker button will appear next to the recording clock. To visualize the markers, press the touch markers button and 4 markers will appear on the screen. To remove the touch markers, press the touch marker button again. To stop recording the file, press the Record button. At this moment, the experiment summary window will pop up. Here you can observe whether the desired recording parameters were correctly recorded. For instance, the number of events, the number of recorded channels, etc. When finished with the signal display window, select the back button to return to the home window. To disconnect the amplifier, click on Disconnect button.